Hey y'all, what's up? It's Mimi Quarantina, and today we are going to be talking about some things that'll help your hair grow and keep it healthy. Now, I don't know what I was going to do is I was going to list like a certain amount of steps, but there's a couple of them and I'm not writing them down, so I'm going to just give it to you guys straight out. So it's a couple of things, and all these things are really quite simple. The first thing, you really want to make sure that you're not washing your hair too much, because washing your hair too much, because it's greasy here and there, it can cause your hair to become dry, and it could damage the ends, because the ends obviously will get dry as well. So you always want to make sure that you wash your hair at the right time. With my type of hair, I have thick hair, but obviously you can see what kind of hair I have. My hair gets frizzy a lot and things like that, but and when it gets oily, like it gets like this at the top. Like my hair's oily right now, but it's not like itching me like crazy. So when it's oily and it's dirty enough and you see that it looks like really oily, that's when you want to wash your hair. I wash my hair about like every week, so like once every week. That's a good time. Another thing would be, when you brush your hair, you want to make sure that you brush it from bottom to top. And what I mean is, you take a brush and you go like this, from here all the way to the top. A lot of women have the mistake of brushing it here and down. I used to do that, and I read up online that's not good for your hair and it could pull your hair out. So it's better to brush it from bottom to top. It's better for your roots. And for all my ladies that scratch their scalp a lot and things like that, like when their hair is dirty, but like they keep scratching it to the point where there's little spots of blood in your scalp, don't do that. Please try as hard as you can to not scratch your scalp, because that actually does damage the roots from where your hair is growing. So do not scratch your hair or your scalp too much. It's not good for you. Another thing, when it comes to hair products, you do want to make sure that you get the right product. But another thing is it's not good to use the same product too much. It's actually good to switch it up once in a while, because after a while your hair is just gonna get tired of it and things like that. You do want to switch up the product. You don't want to stick to the one product that you use for too long. Another thing would be, let me see. When you pull your hair back, okay? This right here, see, I have a lot of baby hairs. But the thing is that when you pull your hair back into a bun, into a ponytail, whatever the case may be, when you pull your hair back, make sure that you don't do that too much, because your hair can start to, recede or whatever. It could start to like disappear, and like this right here the baby hairs right here will be no more. Like your hair will start disappearing and going back, and you really don't want that, because that's not cute. So when you're pulling your hair back and putting mad gel, you can do it, just don't do it a lot, because then you're really gonna see the difference. Yeah. Another thing is, do not dye your hair too much. I'm not going to say the name of the person, but I know somebody personally from middle school all the way to high school. They dyed their hair so much. And I was just sitting there like, girl, like, you really killing your hair. But obviously she didn't care, because I'm pretty sure she knows that. Because when you color your hair, you're bleaching it and all those types of things. And she did it like 1,000 times. So please, ladies, do not dye your hair repeatedly. That's really going to hurt your hair and dry it out. And it's just not good. When you're taking a shower, my grandmother, when she straightened my hair and things like that, she would like to use a regular brush, and she would comb through my hair while shampooing it, because it goes right through, and it's easy when you style your hair to brush your hair while you're washing it in the shower or in the bath. Do not do that. That's also pulling your hair out, because when you are taking a shower, bath, whatever it is, your hair is wet and it is vulnerable, and especially when you use conditioner, it softens it up, it makes your hair easier to pull out. So do not brush your hair while you're in the shower. And if you do, use a wet comb or a comb like this. This isn't my comb, this is my grandmother's. But as you can see, they're very spaced out and things like that. So it is definitely made for, you know, when you are in the shower and you're washing it. Do not use brushes like, you know, like regular brushes or combs when it's dry. Don't do that. And another thing is, when you get out the shower and your hair is damp, don't even brush your hair with a regular brush like that. Do it with a wet brush, because that could pull out your hair as well. And just wait till it's a little bit more drier than damp to brush it. Okay. It's also good to do certain treatments to your hair, you know, like the little drops that make your scalp feel cool. I don't know the name of it, but you know, it's just a lot of things like that. Like, as you can see, this is in my bathroom. I'm in the bathroom and I'm in my grandmother's place. She uses hair growth oil, and I was literally just talking about drops of, you know, this or whatever. So yeah, it's like hair growth oil. That would help. Just take care of your hair. Just make sure that you treat it with care, and like that you're not mad rough with it and things like that. Yeah, so just love your hair, girls. Care for your hair. That is all the tips I have for you today. Oh, and one more thing. The biggest thing in the world. I see my mom blow dry her hair all the time. Heat. Do not always put heat in your hair, okay? That means straightening it. Shoot. Straightening it, blow drying it, curling it. All things that are heating your hair, it's not good for your hair. Especially if you do it repeatedly. I barely ever curl or straighten my hair, and if I do, it's for a special event, which only occurs probably once or twice a year for me. So yeah, just don't put heat on your hair too much. That's also going to damage your hair. All right. Thank you, ladies, so much for listening. I hope you take my tips and advice. It will help your hair grow no matter what kind of hair you have. This is for all kinds of hair. It will help. And then, yeah, so that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for your girl, Mimi Quarantina. And subscribe to my second channel, Mimi Quarantina Vlogs. Love you so much. Mwah.